In 5 weeks, I made $2,800. Minusing all the costs, I'm left with a pure profit of $1,200. I've tried over 15 different side hustles, and this one I promise is the easiest. I spent a total of 8 hours setting up the business, and all the money I made from this was passive income. So yeah, let's get into it. The side hustle we're talking about is Etsy print on demand. Look at this beautiful mountain. So one of my subscribers actually followed what I did and made 2 sales within the first day. He's now at 8 sales. So the whole idea of Etsy print on demand is you create a design and put it on a t-shirt digitally, and you post this on Etsy, and every time someone purchases your item, there'll be a whole company that prints that t-shirt or whatever the product is and ships it straight to your customer, meaning that you don't have to hold inventory and you don't have to hold stock, and you're also able to test out products, and that eliminates so many problems. And you're definitely wondering, wait, how are people going to find it? Etsy has its own algorithm, and people go on Etsy just to buy things. Every time you post a product on Etsy, Etsy will push your product out to customers. If people like it, then Etsy will push your product out even more without any charge. Step 1, you got to find things that are in demand, and how I do this is I go through Etsy and try to find things that people are buying. For example, this website here is selling really simple minimalistic design that you can definitely make on an AI art generator, like 12,000 sales. Go to a bunch of Etsy shops that are performing well and find the products that are doing well, all the best performing products. Now for some shops, they actually leave on their sales tab over here, meaning that you can actually see when their recent sales were. This item was sold so many times. This is their hot selling item at the moment. And from there, you can see what is in trend. Another thing you can do is go on TikTok. Find out what people like. I did something that's illegal. There was a Taylor Swift blanket that sold out within a few minutes, and people were crying about it, being like, oh, Taylor Swift, her blanket sold out and I can't buy the blanket. I'm so sad. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to screenshot the design of the blanket, upscale it, put it on a blanket, and sell it out. And yeah, that blanket has made me a lot of money. Don't over worry about what you should and shouldn't sell, because there's no risk. If you create a product and it doesn't work, you can just create another product tomorrow. How do you outcompete other people? Do better than other people. So as you can see here, for this lamp, I have made 2 sales on this lamp. It took me about 4 minutes to make. What platform should you use for print on demand? So I use Printify. I use it because their shipping times are really quick. Some of my customers receive their products within their first 7 days, meaning that after they purchased it, it's been printed onto the product and sent out and delivered within 7 days. For this journal here, it costs $8 to put on your own design, and they will charge you an additional $3 to $4 for shipping, meaning that your total costs are going to be about $15 US. And you can sell this for $35 to $40. People actually pay that much money if they like your product. The other day I sold the notebook for $48. It's just a notebook. So when it comes to selling on Etsy, you don't actually have to worry about whether or not your products will sell. It doesn't matter. The more products you post and create, the higher your chances are of making sales. The great part about Printify is that you can pay $29 US a month to have quite a big chunk of the costs taken off. And this allows you to lower your prices so that you can actually compete against other people. For example, to print your own design on this notebook is going to cost you $8.88 US. However, if you sign up with the Printify premium plan, your costs get cut down to $6.84, meaning that you're making an extra $2. And $2 will matter when you're competing against other people, especially if you're selling the same product as them. I'm giving away something that I haven't yet done, but will guarantee you a lot of sales. If you look at all the Etsy shops, bracelet, for example, there are thousands of different shops selling bracelets, and a lot of them are doing well. However, you can see a clear pattern. The sellers that are using videos outperform everybody else by a huge amount. I mean, there could be 2 people selling the same product, and the one that has a video will have 10 times, 20 times more sales than seller A, just because they have a video. Why is that? Buyers are always uncertain as to whether or not the product that they purchase is going to turn out like what they intended. If you have a video showcasing the product, bro, your sales are going to triple. Thank you for watching. Peace.